some ground to Russian forces. For many days now, there's been intense artillery and rocket strikes on those positions to the west and north of Donetsk, and this has been fought back by the Ukrainians tooth and nail. But they are taking losses and inflicting heavy losses, according to officials here, on the Russians. That appears to be the next key fight of this conflict. If the Russians can take that key city, those key areas, they could get one of their main objectives, which is overtaking the Donbass. But at this stage, it's very slow going for the Russians and extremely violent and dangerous for all sides.
There, I'm Akanksha Swaroop. Let's break down the Russia-Ukraine war for you. It has reached the 175th day, and here is where things stand as of now. Russia's defense ministry has labeled the attack on the military depot in Crimea as a sabotage. Remember, this is very crucial because till last week, explosions in Crimea were being called mere accident. What's crucial is that this is Russia's first admission on Ukraine's offensive. Ground assaults have continued in Kharkiv, in Ukraine's northeast. And with that, let's break down the conflict for you at a glance. And for that, I'll bring you a map which will give you a bird's eye view of how things stand as of now in the Russia-Ukraine war. As you can see, this is the Russia-occupied Ukraine. As far as on this map of Ukraine, the region that you can see in red is the area that has been occupied by Russia, which of course also includes Luhansk and Donetsk. These are two separatist regions which were already occupied by Russia. That was prior to the invasion of Ukraine. They were very crucial two regions which of course come under the Donbas region. And Donbas, for your information, comprises of two separatist regions, that is Luhansk and Donetsk. At the same time, what we're talking about is Crimea. Crimea is very crucial. Again, it's surrounded by the Black Sea, and this is where Ukraine has actually sharpened its offensive at the military depot. Since last week, there have been constant explosions. Ukraine did not really own up to those explosions, but Russia's defense ministry has now blamed Ukraine for the latest explosions that took place earlier this week. And remember, this is the first time that Russia has admitted to Ukraine's offensive, which is why the blasts in Crimea become very crucial. If you move slightly over Crimea, there's the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, which is again playing a very important role, because let's not forget, it is the nuclear power plant that is extremely fragile. It has nuclear reactors, and if there's any offensive at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, and if any of the reactors are hit, what's going to happen is a nuclear catastrophe, something that the UN chief Antonio Guterres has already cautioned. But Russia is playing it very smart, remember. They are using the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant as a shield. They know that Ukraine cannot go all guns blazing at the power plant, and which is why they're using the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power complex as a very crucial base to conduct their military operations. Having said that, a lot of the war depends on Kherson. Kherson is a very crucial port city. As you can see, it is a port city, and this is where the Black Sea is. It is also a hub for shipbuilding, manufacturing. It's a very crucial port city in terms of trading as well. And this is one city, one big city that was occupied by Russia during its invasion in Ukraine, one of the initial parts of the invasion. Kherson was taken. But Ukraine is hell-bent on getting Kherson freed, and that's why the fighting currently within the region is linked with other places on this map that you can see, parts of which were already occupied by Russia prior to the invasion, but Kherson was invaded by Russia soon after it invaded Ukraine, and that is why it remains very crucial. Even Volodymyr Zelensky, the Ukrainian president, has made it very clear that they want Kherson back, and that's why the fighting from Ukraine's end has intensified. Kharkiv, another very crucial city which remains under